Today I want to talk about mic technique. Why does mic technique matter? Well, let me tell you a little story. When I was first getting started as an editor, I had to make something called a scratch track. A scratch track is a rough narration that's used for the editor to time out the shots. It will be replaced by the final narration once that's recorded. So I recorded the scratch track and my client came in. She didn't know who'd recorded it. And she said to me, "Oh my God, that is the worst narration I have ever heard." That was a long time ago. And over the last 5 years, as the producer of the Spartan Up podcast, I've been gradually doing more and more voiceover work. Every time I do it, I wear the headphones and I listen, and my technique has improved. So I'm going to share 4 things that you can do to improve your sound with mic technique. The first is looking at where you address the mic. Every mic has an ideal area to receive the sound. For this mic, it's right here in the front. Your mic might be different, so you'll need to look at the manual. Here I am speaking into the ideal surface of this mic, but as you can see or hear, when I speak over here, it sounds very different. And again, back to the ideal side of this mic, and then it may look like you should speak into the top of this mic, but as you can hear, it doesn't sound nearly as good. When you speak into those other surfaces, not only is the tone not as flattering, but the volume gets lower. And when the volume gets lower, you're going to need to raise it up in post to match the other sounds. And when you do that, your background noise will increase. And speaking of background noise, the other time your background noise has to increase is when you speak too far away from the mic. Here I am again at the ideal distance, and then I'm going to continue speaking as I walk away from the mic. And I'm speaking at the same volume the whole time. But as you can see, it sounds very different. So in post, I'm going to have to bring that volume up. And when you bring that volume up, you bring all the volumes up. And so that means your background noise, your air conditioners, your kids playing, the truck driving by, all that will get louder when you bring that volume up. The third thing you can work on is your plosive consonants, or those popping letters. A lot of people use a pop filter for this, but you'll also find that a simple windscreen will make a big difference. And paying attention to the volume of air that's coming out of your mouth when you pronounce those syllables can make a difference too. I'm going to demonstrate this by showing you the waveform. Here I am saying peanut butter, peanut butter, peanut butter with the windscreen on. And again, peanut butter, peanut butter, peanut butter with the windscreen off. And finally, mic technique number 4. This one you probably have guessed if you've seen any of my videos, and that is practice. So you can improve your technique a great deal by just wearing headsets and listening to yourself on the microphone. Practice speaking into different areas and regions of the mic. Practice speaking in different volumes. Practice speaking from different distances away from the mic, all the while listening, and you will hear a distinct difference. You can also play with your tone, play with your volume, play with your pacing, and see what sounds best. Practice, play it back, and learn to do it better. If you have questions about the how, what, and especially the why behind digital storytelling, I hope you'll reach out. You can find me at Mad Motion on Instagram or just leave a comment below.